for tuning in. I'm Jeff Merritt, and you're watching Cox Connections only on Cox 9. Noke Codes is a civic-minded technology project aimed at promoting the talented community of coders and developers in the Roanoke Valley. The focus is to put their talents to use for the benefit of the community. The organization held its first successful hackathon this past August. Joining me now are Noke Codes co-founder Brad Stevens and the Director of Outdoor Branding with Roanoke Regional Partnership, Pete Eshelman. Gentlemen, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
Brad, let's start off with this first one. Everybody hears the word hack, and all of a sudden it seems like it's a really negative, scary thing. But in this case, it's really not.
No, and we were cognizant of the name going in that it might be scary to some people, but we also recognize that in a certain world of this computer programming, that world of hacking really means problem solving and looking at issues and figuring out innovative ways to solve them. And sometimes that means bad things, but it can also mean really good things. So you've probably heard of life hacking. So this is kind of like that, but we are focused on the computers, but really good hacking. So.
Now, tell us a little bit about how this all came together in the first place.
There's a group of 5 of us that are mainly behind this, and we started thinking about technology, and that Roanoke has a lot of technology resources. However, we're not necessarily known as a hub for technology yet. Mm-hmm. We think we could be. Mm-hmm. And so we really wanted to make an effort to increase awareness of those resources that are here, mm-hmm. and help highlight those programmers that are doing amazing work here that you may never see if you work outside of that world. And so this was an effort to both give them a fun opportunity to share their skills, highlight what Roanoke is capable of, while at the same time impacting area organizations that wouldn't necessarily have the resources or capacity to use technology like they might want to better complete their mission. So
you've been able to cull together these resources to help to work in a number of different ways to support a number of different programs in the Roanoke Valley.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's been kind of every time you do a volunteer project, it's amazing when you have people come out. You're never sure whether they're going to come out, and it's been our programmers have been so giving of their time and energy. It's been really a rewarding experience all the way around, I think. And I think that they, through their effort, their time, they've been able to create some really impactful projects for the Roanoke Valley.
Yeah, I was looking at the list of some of those, City of Roanoke, Leap for Local Food, Ride Solutions, Roanoke Outside is one. And so, Pete, tell us a little bit about Roanoke Outside. How did Roanoke Outside benefit from this, or how will it benefit from this?
Sure. It was a great opportunity for us to marry the technology with the outdoors. And there's all kinds of problems, issues, if you will, and we saw an opportunity to solve one of those. And so one of the most common things that we have with the outdoors or issues is search and rescues, or people getting lost and needing to get rescued off of a trail. Mm-hmm. We have more and more people getting out there, recreating, hiking, and so those rescues have gone up and up. And the number one place where those tend to happen is on the Dragon's Tooth hike. Okay. It's a very strenuous hike. It has some rocky cliffs in it, so it's really easy to get hurt. And so we worked with the different local search and rescue organizations, the fire, EMS, and some of the common things that it forces them to come out on a rescue is people being caught out after dark, mm-hmm. people getting off the trail, or mm-hmm. people having sprained ankles and things like that. When we were approached by the Noke Codes to do this, we threw out a couple ideas, and the one was some type of app that will educate people better on that hike and prepare them to kind of minimize and alleviate some of those search and rescue opportunities that happen there. Mm-hmm. And so it was really neat to partner with them, and so the end result is, which isn't finished yet, but we're still working on that, is an app that's going to allow people to go out there, know if they're on the trail, it'll alert them if they go off trail, it'll even remind them at a certain time if they haven't reached the summit that they might want to turn around because they're going to be caught out after dark. Mm-hmm. And it has a list of gear and items that they should be bringing with them. And then in the unfortunate need that they do have to place a call for help, mm-hmm. it'll actually give them their lat and longitude so they can inform the people that they're calling exactly where they are. So, so our goal is hopefully to minimize those amount of rescues that have to take place out there. And if this works, which all indications are it's going to be, we were working with this incredible programmer that goes by the name Kay.
Okay.
Yeah, just the letter K.
Just the letter K.
Just the letter K. And I've never met him. He's behind this thing. All these people are behind closed. They're behind the scenes, and they don't get the credit that they deserve. And so hopefully this works, and we'll be able to implement this model on other hikes where we kind of see the need for this.
And would this have been possible without Noke Codes? I mean, obviously you don't have unlimited resources to do these sorts of things.
Yeah, and no, absolutely not. And we have this huge list of stuff that we'd love to do and implement, but it comes down to time and resources to be able to implement that. And so when Brad came to us and he says, "Is there anything that we could help with?" That's one of the ideas that immediately jumped to the top of the list, and never would have happened without the hackathon.
Right. Now, Brad, not only do we have the hackathon, which is obviously fantastic, but there's more to Noke Codes. Seminars, I know that you're doing, as well as the dojo for kids. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So in Blacksburg, they have what they call their Coder Dojo, which is essentially a programming school for children aged 7 to 17. And during that time, they will learn any variety of programming languages. And so we partnered with them, and they're very interested in moving into Roanoke. And we, at the moment, kind of have a dearth of opportunity for children to learn about programming, and it's one of those skills that's going to become ever more important moving forward. And so this was a great opportunity for them to come up. They offered an introductory class, and they're now enrolling their first ever class here in Roanoke based on the success that they had. We had over 25 children in that age range show up to go through the basics of what you can do with programming, and it was really exciting to be there for them.
I would want to thank you both. You've done certainly fantastic work, Noke Codes, you and the entire team of volunteers. It's amazing that you've been able to cull together these resources to help a number of different organizations in the area. The volunteerism is fantastic, and Pete, certainly everything that Roanoke Outside and everything that you're doing. I want to thank you both for coming in and sharing your story with me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For more information about Noke Codes and how you can get involved, visit nokecodes.org. Or if you'd rather call them, that number is 202-556-0880. Before you go, I want to personally thank you for choosing Cox Communications for your entertainment, information, and communication needs. We know you could have chosen another provider, but because you choose us, we promise to provide you with quality products backed up by a talented local team of professionals. I'm Jeff Merritt, and we'll see you next time on Cox Connections.